Hey, it's Coach Kearns. Welcome to another episode of Coach's Kitchen. I've already kind of gotten started. Turkey burgers. Spicy. Turkey burgers, and the ones I like are these, the frozen ones. Bubba, all natural, gluten-free, the whole 9 yards. These are the best. They come apart easier, with the knife when they're frozen the whole bit. I mean, you can make them, you can make your own turkey burgers from, kind of scratch. What's my thing? From kind of scratch, but mold them the whole bit. I haven't found. Oh man, spices. I haven't found Butterball. I love Butterball turkey, but I haven't found Butterball to be that good as far as turkey burgers. So, as far as spices, sorry, I spilled some water on the floor, and I had no sneakers on. As far as spices, one thing you have to use with your turkey and chicken, rosemary, man. It makes everything taste better. Garlic powder, well, especially poultry. Crushed red pepper, truffle salt, which is just like Himalayan salt, obviously black pepper. But this thing will literally take, they were cooking for a couple minutes before that. They won't take that long. You're talking maybe 15 minutes, so don't tell me you can't, eat healthy. We're gonna cook sweet potatoes today. Yeah, would it be better if they were in the oven? Sure. Some people complain about, blah, 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 radiation, all that other crap. I don't know about that. But I'm not gonna sit there and wait 45 minutes to put sweet potatoes in the oven, And remember, always eat like a rainbow. But these sweet peppers are to die for. And you can actually bake them for about 15 minutes. And I'll tell you, there's nothing like them. And we're gonna put things in perspective a little bit in a second to show you what a serving is. So don't waste, because why not? We're talking, these were like 2.5 pounds. So why waste the bag? The only thing I can't stand about the peppers is the seeds. I mean, you're talking, high in vitamin C. They're just, overall, just good for you. And they taste great. The turkey burgers aren't quite done yet. You know me with my green tea. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. My favorite is David's tea, because it's loose. Okay, clean as you go. Clean as you go. So the turkey burgers, you can kind of tell when the bottom gets brown in the pan, that's the time to flip them. It's all timing, man. It's all timing. See how they're nice and brown? Of course, you got to add more spice. There's no way not to add more spice. Ooh, those red peppers. Ooh. I like my food spicy like my women. That was a little bit too much. The bad part about, the bad part about rosemary is it doesn't last that long. You go through it pretty quick. I'm gonna throw the peppers in first. That's probably 1.5 cups of peppers at least. Just a little truffle salt. Now I was gonna go with the onion. Yeah, I'll go with an onion because they take about just as long. I like to saute the onions first. Make sure you got a strong knife because when you're cutting a fibrous vegetable like this, it'll bend and it'll slash your fingers in a second. I know because I've been there. There's a little trick for getting the skin off. Just cut one of the sides. It's funny, I love purple onions in my salad. I cannot have white onions raw. They give me such gas pain. It's ridiculous. It's unbelievable, which is unfortunate, but it is. But give me sauteed Vidalia onions, no white pearl onions or anything like that, I'm all set. Now we're only at 6 minutes, so you know, they were probably cooking for another 5 minutes before that. Remember, I like to clean as I go. That way you're not cleaning up a mess later. Probably going to put kale in it because I love kale. Not to mention it's a really good green for you. And I've got plenty of other greens in the fridge. Now, love baby arugula, love it. Spring mix, which I got to start eating. Keep an eye on that because it will go bad. Every house should have a bag of spinach because the properties in spinach, you know, they try to put every vitamin in a pill that was in spinach, and they couldn't fit it. Obviously, asparagus too. Plenty of greens. Of course, I got my orange and yellows, reds, peppers. Yeah, they'll take a while to cook. You want the peppers to get soft. See that? 2 potatoes and they're done. Now, I'm only going to have 1 per serving because I try to have an equal ratio of carbs and protein, but I'm going to cut them up. I wish I had a medium-sized cutting board. All right. The other thing I always keep a stash of is plenty of legumes. Cannelli beans, chickpeas, kidney beans. It's a great add to on your food. High in fiber, high in protein, high in complex carbs. It's good for you. Always keep cans. Always keep cans in the fridge. Brown rice will last about a week. That's about 6 cups. Not white rice, brown rice. And then they've got no yeast, no flour, whole brown rice bread. We've got onions in here, buffalo, you name it. Of course, yes. I'm very particular about my cheese, so I only get imported Romano. So we're at 9 minutes. This is looking pretty good. See that? So the fun part is I'm not even cooking this for tonight because I'm going out to dinner. But I have time in between appointments, so why not cook? You know, now I've got 2 extra meals. I'll give one to a client tomorrow to keep them on track. This is about the time to add. The peppers are getting brown, so I would add the kale in. Remember, you can't get fat on vegetables. Some people don't like the stems of the kale. I eat the whole plant. Everything's got properties in it. Just break the properties up. Add a little bit more garlic on the kale. This literally will take not even 5 minutes. Cover it. There you go. Here's the container. Here's all the container that we need. Recycling. Now the other thing to do with your turkey burgers is either the night before or the day you have them. I don't have a dishwasher right now, it's broken. So, kind of sucks. Add a little olive oil or canola oil or, safflower oil with your turkey burgers, because turkey burgers can be really dry. These ones aren't particularly that dry, but just in case. So I'm just gonna throw them all in the same thing. So as you can tell, that's done. Spices. Can't get fat on vegetables, baby. I don't like to waste nothing. Ceramic pan is the best to clean up because they're pretty easy. Okay, so that took 13 minutes, probably plus another 3. I'm going to add a little olive oil to it. There we go. I'll top it off when I have it. Top it off with a little Romano cheese. Let it sit for a little bit. Turkey burgers, and probably took about 16 minutes. Okay? Frozen turkey burgers, 16 minutes with sweet potatoes, mini peppers, onions, and kale. Good for you. Stay strong. Stay together. Live with passion. Live with purpose. Live with kindness. Oos.